Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss, and today's video I'm going to talk about Zone 2 cardio. So if you know what Zone 2 cardio is, you know I'm doing it right now. Google's definition of Zone 2 cardio as any cardio you're doing that your heart rate is up 60 to 70% and you can do it for a long period of time. So if you've been following me for this long, you know that I started on the bike with just 15 minutes and I started going at 20 minutes and 30 minutes, and I actually jumped. Don't actually talk about this. I jumped from 30 to an hour. And I didn't jump from the 30 to an hour because I felt like I could do it. No, I read online that if you really want to lose weight on the bike at a Zone 2 level where you're not, going super crazy, but you're going at a good pace, you want to try and strive for an hour. So I think I was like 4 months in, and I strove for that first hour. I can't remember what I was watching, but I put something on. It might have been when I started Game of Thrones, and I think that really helped. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised how easy the bike could be if you can find the right media to watch. And if you ever seen the Game of Thrones, especially like the first couple seasons, really captivating. So, there was a lot of things involved. I had the water with me, and it was hard. That first hour was rough. But because you're kind of doing it low intensity, and you've been building up to this, I don't want you to just try and start the hour on your first time. You're going to cramp, you're going to hurt, you want to build up to it. I'd been doing the 2 months of the 15, 20, 30 minutes, and I slowly built up to it. But once I did that first day of an hour, I did the next 3 days an hour, because I think I already did a day of 30 minutes, and I was doing 5 days a week at the time. And let me tell you, that hour, when you first do it, you're tired, you're exhausted. But because you're doing Zone 2, you can go about your day and live your life. And you shouldn't be too overtly sore, When you're adding too many days, that's when you might be a little more sore. And of course, you're going to be sore in the beginning. But I probably did an hour for 2-3 months. And then all I did to transition was 10 minutes. Every time I felt like I would get to that 60-minute mark, I'd check the time, and I felt, oh man, I feel pretty good. I would just add 10 minutes. There might have been an instance where I added, an allergy's killing me right now. There might have been an instance where I added 20 minutes. But for the most part, a couple of weeks I went to 70 minutes, and then a month 80 minutes, 90 minutes. And right now, I'm doing 120 minutes, 2 hours. And it's still that same, Zone 2 cardio. I'm still able to talk, and my heart rate's elevated. I'm getting that good pump in. And I feel like, and you can do, I'm pretty sure there's other Zone 2 cardios, walking at a fast pace. As long as you're walking at a decent pace, I feel like you can get your heart rate going. Swimming, obviously, the bike is just low intensity, and being able to watch videos and stuff, it really helps me make this easy. Before I started recording, I was just watching YouTube videos. I was watching some Dark Souls playthroughs. Always funny to watch when people don't know what they're doing. I want to start up Solo Leveling. I read the manga, or the manhwa, and it was really good. And finding those distractions, those pieces of media on the bike, they make it so easy. When I put a movie on here, I don't even think about that I'm working out. Zone 2 is for someone massively obese, massively overweight. or even someone that just wants to lose a couple pounds. I feel like doing zone 2 cardio on a bike is going to be one of the easier transition things you can do. One of the easier things to achieve your goals. You know, look up different zone 2s. It doesn't have to be the bike, but like I said, the bike, you get that not only are you sitting down, which, I mean, who doesn't like sitting down? But you get that opportunity to catch up on shows, movies you haven't seen. And it really just, it's fundamentally the way I get this done. If I didn't have movie, music, TV shows to watch while doing this, I don't think I would be as successful on the bike. Well, you know, with how much weight I've lost, I don't think I would have been able to keep up with it. I don't think I would have been able to do the hour in the beginning if I didn't have something like that. Now, I could probably sit here with no entertainment for a little while because my body's used to it. My mind has gotten adapted to this. This is like second nature for me now, you know? And I want that for everyone. I want that for all of you. You know, I'm not recommending this bike and zone 2 cardio for no reason. I'm recommending it because I feel like it's the easiest barrier to entry for any weight loss journey. Hop on a bike. They're very inexpensive right now. You can get one for less than $200. I know $200 sounds like a lot to some people, but remember, you got to invest in yourself. You buying a bike or buying a treadmill or buying any kind of exercise equipment, stationary bike, mountain bike, whatever, you're doing it as an investment in yourself. And is that not the end all be all? You know, do you not want to invest in yourself? How are you going to take care of someone else or build up a life with someone if you can't invest in your own life, if you can't invest in your own health? I feel like it's something we all should be doing. Everyone should be striving to be healthier and to get some form of exercise in. And zone 2 cardio, specifically on the bike, is just a wonderful starting platform. You can do so much from here. I'm doing 80 push-ups a day. I've never been able to do real push-ups. You know, when I was a kid, I could maybe bust out 10. You know, when I was on some of my diet fads, I could do 5 or 6. I've never been able to do 20, 30, 40 consistently. I could do 40 right now, just back to back. And that would have never happened if I would have never discovered the bike or zone 2 cardio. I wouldn't even be there. And I know for the most part, or for most people, especially guys, like they've probably been able to do push-ups their whole life, so they don't understand. But if you've been morbidly obese, like I was, 367 pounds 2 years ago, I graduated high school in 2010. I was 363 pounds. So I have been morbidly obese my entire fucking life. And my quality of life was always dog shit. Thankfully, I was kind of smart and good with my hands, so I was able to succeed, but, you know, this bike, not this one particularly, you know, this is my second one. I broke the other one, that's how much I was using it. But it has transformed my quality of life. And I feel like without that zone 2 cardio, you know, if I was doing something right now that was super high intensity, I don't know if I would have been able to stay the course. I don't know. I've tried running outside. I ran for like 2 weeks outside. I gave up. I fucking hate running. I don't like it. You know, so I feel like, you know, there's a lot of exercises out there that are crazy, that are great, that'll get you in shape fast. But if you want long-term results, you want something that's going to be able to, you're going to be able to start it, stay with it, and stay consistent, I recommend get you a stationary bike, do some zone 2 cardio, Doesn't have to be a stationary bike. Get you a fucking regular bike. Get you a Mongoose. But if you're gonna do that, and you're going to do your zone 2 cardio, shoot for an hour. Start it slow, 15 minutes. Maybe in 2 weeks, move up to 20 minutes. You can go to 25 minutes. And you can add 5 minutes every time. But the goal is to do your zone 2 cardio for at least an hour or more a day. For at least 4 to 5 days a week. Well, I hope I encourage somebody to start your journey. Stay positive.